All right, all right, all right, all right. Everybody's talking about the hit movie Sinners. It's been blowing away box offices for the past, 3 weeks that it's been out. And everybody's been talking about this movie, man. I actually turned around and seen the movie twice. I've seen it twice. The movie is so good. Really good movie. Really good. Although I had a friend that said it was okay. Which made, you know what? I'm going to be saying, it was a good movie. It wasn't great, but a friend pointed out one thing at the end, but I don't want to say what the ending is. That was kind of cheesy. And when she pointed it out, it went from the movie being kind of amazing to then it came down to good, but it's still worth the money to go see it. I do missed out that I feel like I didn't see the movie on IMAX because Ryan Coogler, the director of Sinners, said that the best way to watch it is on IMAX because of the way he shot it. You know, he spent all this money for it to be shot on a big format, and I feel like I missed that chance. I don't know. But when I'm hearing they're supposed to keep the Sinners movie in the theaters until the 21st, so I may go check it out. Maybe a matinee. I don't know whether they have, IMAX matinee. I mean, hell, I done gave these motherfuckers uh, some money twice. So I mean, come on. But I was thinking to myself, right, and other people have been thinking, the Wayans brothers are doing Scary Movie 6. And if you don't know the Wayans brothers work, you know they got the Scary Movie franchise. I think they did up to the first and the second one was the Wayans brothers. And again, somehow the studio kicked them off their intellectual property and kept it for themselves and came out with, I think they came out with 3, 4, and 5, which were all flops. As soon as the Wayans brothers got taken out of the recipe, it pretty much flopped. But now I guess the studios have seen the light and saw that y'all can't produce that Wayne's Brothers flavor, man, because the third, fourth, and the fifth one flop. So they come out, so they went ahead and got the Wayne's Brothers back. You know what I'm saying? We're sorry, we didn't mean it. Can y'all come back and do another one for us? We messed up. We thought we could do it better than you. So they signed on Keenan, Sean, and Marlon to produce another scary movie, man. Looking forward. From what I'm hearing out here in LA, that they're in the beginning stages, or they might be probably halfway done with the script by now, but they're working on writing the script, Sean, Marlon, and Keenan. So I was just thinking to myself, since this big hit with Sinners, which you know that Scary Movie does a lot of parade of movies of the time. Like that was the whole thing with Scary Movie, is they were poking fun at the Scream franchise back in the late 90s, early 2000s is when the Scream, thing was a big deal. Like the whole slasher movie genre had kind of came back for like a rebirth at that time in the late 90s. You had Faculty, you had Scream, you had I Know What You Did Last Summer 1 and 2. So when the Wayans brothers came out with the Scary Movie, they picked at all those movies of the time. So I was just sitting thinking, they got to do Sinners, man. It's an all black, never been done hit black horror movie film. You know the Wayans brothers. They may have to go back to the drawing board if they have had already written out what they was going to do. They're going to have to go back and rewrite the script because of this. I mean, come on, the movie is a big success, Sinners. They have to, go in and say something, what I'm saying, about Sinners. They may make the whole story surrounding Sinners, But I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to seeing what they come up with. From what I'm hearing, they said that the Scary Movie 6 movie is not scheduled to come out until spring of 2026. So we got a ways to go before we can see it, at least a year. But also, I was thinking, what other horror movies, do you think the Wayans brothers may poke fun at in the Scary Movie 6 film? Definitely Sinners, right? What else? You got let me see, you got Sinners, you got Megan, which they're coming out with a Megan 2. That robot that goes berserk and starts she's actually like a robot doll, and she went berserk and started like taking people out and stuff. So they're gonna do one about Megan, because that was a successful horror film. And they're coming out with part 2 this summer, which will give the Wayans brothers even more meat to play with if they haven't already started prepping for pre-production. I'm pretty sure they're going to poke fun at, I was going to say Annabelle, but I think that Marlon already poked fun at Annabelle in his Haunted House franchise. Marlon has this separate thing that he does, Haunted House. So I doubt they do anything with that, Annabelle. I mean, they can't really go back and pick at Scream again. The Scream is kind of old, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see what the Wayans brothers come up with, man. Will you be watching? Will y'all go to the theaters and see the Scream 6 when it comes out next year? I know I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be. I feel pretty good, man. Sinners made me realize, man, the movies, there's some good movies starting to come out now. I think what it was, there wasn't nothing that made people want to run to the theaters. And I think Sinners kind of sparked this new wave theater rush. Like, let's go back to the theaters and watch a movie in the theaters. Get some popcorn. You know what I'm saying? Leave the house. People got so used to staying in the house since the pandemic that but it wasn't really nothing out that made people want to really go to the theater. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, And then it's in the theaters like what, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks now, and then it's on stream. So it wasn't really anything that made people want to rush out and spend money like that. And the movies are more expensive, and the concessions are more expensive, the popcorn and shit. So you have to really have to have something out. People like, oh man, I gotta see. I can't wait for it to come on the stream. Let me go. You know what I'm saying? And I think Sinners sparked that. You know, you got Sinners. People are looking forward to the Megan movie coming out. You know, the sequel to the first one, which was really good. And hopefully this sparks something in these studios where they decide to take a chance on something new, something different. A lot of times these studios would rather reboot something from the back in the day that was already done than to actually, you know, put something, you know what I'm saying, make something else, make something happen. You know what I mean? Like Marvel, they'll put money behind that, but they're not really, interested in, um, doing anything new. And Sinners kind of, being that was a new movie, a new intellectual property, that kind of maybe make these studios a little bit more edgier and want to take a chance on some new stuff. I don't know, man. What y'all think? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel.